I have been in this like zone of stuckedness for a while now. So I've been laid off since January. I can't seem to do any of the things that I love anymore. It's getting harder and harder for me to even do this, to create content. And I absolutely adore doing this. I haven't gone to my studio and made art in months, and I absolutely love doing that. When I was working, I used to wake up at like 5 a.m. and rush downstairs every single morning and do art before work. And it was really hard for me to even stop doing the art and going to work. But now it just feels like a chore. The joy is gone. I haven't even ridden my motorcycle with my husband all summer, and that's something that I love to do. I'm actually now even contemplating just selling my bike because I need the money and I'm not riding it. I've got a stack of books by my bed that I am so excited to read, but I can't seem to make the time to even open one and dive in. Everything feels overwhelming. Now, I force myself to go for walks, but it's really sporadic and it's not enough to benefit, I don't think, my mental health or my body. Ugh. My name is Sheila Hammond, and I'm like really stuck. Stuckity stuck, stagnant, frozen, like trapped. Just stuck. There are tons and tons of like how-to videos out there about getting unstuck, but this isn't that video. This is going to be my real world experience and my real world action that I'm personally going to take. I think it's simple. I think it's doable. And those are the way I make my goals now, simple and doable. It's from my perspective of someone who's right in the middle of trying to figure this out. I've also noticed that lately my confidence is taking a hit, and I didn't really have that much confidence to begin with. So I need to do something, right? I feel like I'm losing touch with what makes me me. I don't think this is depression. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's not depression. I live with depression and anxiety, and this isn't that. It's I don't have that feeling. I'm just stuck. That's the best word that I can think of to describe the way that I'm feeling. I don't have a desire to do anything but nothing. Yeah. I'm like a remote control battery that's just dead enough not to work, but it's not quite dead enough to change it out. Like if you hit it a couple times or switch the order of the battery, you might get one more use out of it. Yep. That's kind of where I am right now. I can just do one more day. I can just do this one more day. My mind is in this endless loop of what ifs and I can'ts. And, like, what if I'm not good enough? What if I can't retire? What if I lose my house? What if it's too late for me to start over? What if people judge me? What if I can't find my new path? It's like this prison, but it's of my own making. It's getting harder and harder for me to get out of bed because my energy and my will are gone 10 minutes after I wake up because my brain goes nuts on all these scenarios that haven't happened yet. And they very likely won't ever happen. Waste of energy. Recently, I came across something that made my brain click for me. I was just mindlessly doom scrolling on my phone when it hit me. This isn't just a slump, I don't think. I think it's more of a wake-up call for me. Seriously, it was like a bolt of lightning hit and I got a light bulb over my head and the blinders came off and the clouds parted. The fog lifted, all the dots connected. Basically, all the metaphors happened. All the metaphors. All right, it wasn't that dramatic. I'm trying to do something to keep you around, but I definitely felt a change and I had an idea. So feeling stuck isn't just some random frustrating experience, right? It's a signal from your body. It's a signal from deep inside your body that something is missing. And I think for me, that something is growth. I like growth, and I think we're all meant to keep growing and evolving and challenging ourselves. And when we stop doing that, we start feeling stuck. So it hit me that maybe the reason I'm feeling so stagnant is that I've stopped growing in ways that matter to me. Without my job and without being accountable to those around me and being a part of something bigger than myself, I think I'm missing something. And apparently it's something that's important. I haven't been doing the things that make me feel alive, like my art or riding my motorcycle. And let's be honest, when you're in that place, it's really hard to muster the energy to start it up again, right? I haven't been reading because I just don't have the mental capacity to consume and retain information. And I think I might have good old menopause to thank for that little gem. I just think menopause is the gift that's like keeps on giving right now. Am I right? But here's what I'm thinking. I need to be done beating myself up for not doing all the things. I need to actively try to stop feeling this way, or I believe I will find myself in that rabbit hole of depression. So if I keep doing the same thing every day, how can I expect to feel any different, right? So it's hard to mix it up when you're home alone all day and you don't really leave your house. I'm in a very ingrained routine that might provide comfort to me in its consistency, but I think it's hurting me right now. So I constantly have this feeling that I'm not doing it right. Right? I'm not doing the things that I need to be doing. I'm behind. I'm not reading. I'm not exercising. I'm not doing my art. I'm not playing. I'm not doing anything that I should be doing. Right? I'm not doing nothing. So because I feel like I'm always doing something wrong or I'm not doing enough, I always feel pretty bad. Yeah. I've gotten comfortable in my homebody life, which is fine. It's just that I've stopped really pushing myself. I think I have forgotten that life is constant growth and change, and I need to embrace that and start walking the talk. So here's my plan. I am going to start taking small steps to get myself moving again, literally and figuratively. It needs to be small steps because if I start with these grandiose ideas, I'm never going to do it. And then I'm going to feel even worse. So I'm thinking maybe it starts with me going downstairs and sitting in my art space, even if I don't create anything that day. I'm sure that my art space could actually benefit from a really good tidy. Or maybe it's as simple as getting on my motorcycle and going just even around the block for a short ride. I will pick up one of those books on my nightstands, and I really would like to make the effort to start reading a little bit before bed instead of mindlessly playing on my phone. So again, the goal isn't to immediately become unstuck, but to start creating moments of movement, because movement creates momentum. Motion is lotion, people. Motion is lotion. So it's not about flipping my life upside down overnight. It's about those tiny, manageable, doable changes that can add up over time. And if you're feeling stuck, I would love it if you would join me in this. I would love to have accountability buddies. Let's start looking at what small steps that we can take to shake things up just a little bit. And when those what if and I can't thoughts start creeping in, because they will, let's flip the script. Instead of saying, what if I fail? How about we reword it to be, what if this is exactly what I need? What if taking that first small step leads to something absolutely incredible? Again, this isn't about making a massive life overhaul in one day. It's about recognizing that feeling stuck is a sign that we need more growth, more challenge, more life. And it's about believing that even the smallest steps can start to break down the walls that keep us feeling trapped. I'm not in any way, shape, or form saying that this is going to be easy, but I believe if we commit to just one small thing every day, we can start to change how we feel about our lives. We can start to believe that maybe, just maybe, things are going to work out. Things are going to work out. So, are you with me? Let's take those first steps together. Let's be accountable to each other. I would love that. Let's get unstuck and start moving towards something better, one small step at a time. In the comments, share your first small step that you're going to take. Thanks so much for being here today. I'll keep checking in and letting you know how my small steps are going. And please, please, please keep telling me what you're doing too. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Take care, my friends. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next video.